What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So it is not news that Ava Kris Tyson was found communicating with a minor, soliciting a minor, which really does suck. I was actually a big fan of Ava Tyson until I found out about that. Apparently there was some shit about MrBeast potentially partaking. Without further ado, let's dive into it.
I know, dude. I would inside of that egg and then watch her eat it, and then watch her have sex with another man while she comments about how my genitalia can never satisfy her.
Okay, what in the first off?
Imagine being the world's most famous YouTuber and defending this guy. MrBeast is in deep trouble again. And this time, it's personal. After risking everything to stand by Kris Tyson through a storm of controversy, Kris just hit back with the ultimate betrayal, throwing MrBeast under the bus to save his own skin. Now, with new accusations and some damning evidence, MrBeast might be facing charges serious enough to land him behind bars.
Dude, Jimmy, please don't. I actually like you. Please stay innocent.
Or even brand him for life on a certain list.
Now, Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like Mr.
Okay, him too. Jacksepticeye. Please stay innocent.
Beast? No. Jack.
Before I get more off topic, there's some about MrBeast's charity videos being faked. If anyone knows anything about that, put it in the comments, please.
Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube? Yes.
How did MrBeast ruin YouTube, though?
Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You don't think you had fun riding on yachts? Building wells in Africa? I don't know. If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun. Ooh. I thought you were going to get me with that one, didn't you? Who's the YouTuber?
Okay, goddammit. I gotta give it to him. He does have a point there. Still like MrBeast, though. So far.
You hate the most? I don't know. There's a lot of groomers and on our platform.
Even as he pushes forward, launching new projects with KSI and Logan Paul, it's clear MrBeast is feeling the strain. And all of this chaos, it points right back to one person, Kris, who has been in the spotlight since making a huge personal change and decided to transition. MrBeast was once hailed as YouTube's golden boy, the guy who stood shoulder to shoulder with PewDiePie in taking on the corporate giants of the platform. He's given away millions, sharing his success with his audience, and making dreams come true. But when Kris announced his transition, everything shifted. MrBeast, being the loyal friend, stood up for him, no question.
As he goddamn should, and f anyone who says otherwise. Until Tyson did all that, pedo bullshit. Course.
Asked, and what did he get in return? A backstab that could cost him everything. So how did it all spiral out of control? Let's backtrack a bit and see the full story of how Kris's choices led to MrBeast's biggest crisis yet.
Yeah, it's rewind time.
Kris Tyson, once the cornerstone of the MrBeast empire, has gone from fan favorite to one of the most divisive figures in YouTube history. Tyson's quirky personality and key role in MrBeast's...
But you know, at the same time, good on her for being open about it and going on f***ing television and showing off her female voice.
Over-the-top challenges helped define the channel, drawing millions of fans and setting the stage for MrBeast's massive success. But in 2023, Tyson's journey took a dramatic and controversial turn when he came out as transgender, a revelation that triggered an explosion of reactions, from overwhelming support to fierce backlash. Things went from heated to scandalous when shocking allegations surfaced, claiming Tyson had been involved in inappropriate communications with a 13-year-old. Social media lit up with accusations.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I didn't realize it was that bad. I was under the, misinformation, even though it's sort of not. But anyway, teenager. I heard it was a teenager. I didn't realize it was that young of a teenager. Alexa, stop. 1:30 alarm, I forgot I had set. Anyway.
accusations, and YouTube videos quickly flooded in, dissecting every detail and sparking widespread outrage. Defenders of Tyson shot back, accusing critics of pushing an anti-trans agenda, framing the accusations as little more than a smear campaign against a transgender
Okay, and honestly, all that, if anyone is going to do any kind of campaigning against Tyson, it shouldn't be about the transition. It should be about the pedophilia.
figure, but others weren't buying it. They demanded an investigation, highlighting the severity of the accusations and the troubling signs, especially after Tyson swiftly deleted his social media and issued a hasty apology that felt insincere to many. The media's response only added fuel to the fire. Rolling Stone, among others, headlined Tyson's departure as transphobic attacks, focusing more on the backlash than the serious allegations. Critics slammed these outlets, accusing them of downplaying the allegations and twisting the narrative. The divide is stark. Supporters stand firm, claiming Tyson is the victim of a transphobic witch hunt, while others insist on accountability, calling for the truth behind the accusations to come out, no matter where it leads.
Boys?
I'm ready, if you are.
Oh, gosh. We might have to do a couple of takes.
That's fine, that's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Here he goes.
Sure.
What the Hey, Anthony. Congratulations on buying Smosh.
And that's what I mean. Good on her for doing that, and fuck them for being rude and putting in that whole what the meme.
Thank
Was that
you.
good?
That was good. Thank
Yeah.
you. The most interesting part about seeing that is it felt like there was like a sparkle in your eye. Something
Yeah.
about it was like I could see this feeling of you feeling like yourself.
Yeah, and I really like showing.
But things got a bit out of control for Chris. Everything began with YouTuber Prism42 sets the internet on fire with a video titled Kris Tyson talked inappropriately to a 13-year-old, exposing Ava Tyson's troubling interactions with a middle schooler known as Lava. The allegations are jaw-dropping. Online conversations between Ava and Lava, who was just 14 at the time, allegedly included explicit discussions, flirtatious emojis, and even a real-life meetup. And while Lava initially claimed on Twitter that Chris did nothing wrong, things took a darker turn after chat logs began circulating. The next day, Ava Tyson released a Twitter statement, apologizing for any hurtful past comments and announcing a permanent exit from MrBeast's team and social media, claiming a need to focus on family and mental health. Despite denying any grooming claims, the backlash was already in full force. It wasn't long before MrBeast jumped in, distancing himself from Ava's actions and calling them unacceptable. He vowed to bring in an independent investigation, but that wasn't enough to stop the wave of new allegations. A man named Nathan W. posted a video online claiming he too had been groomed by Ava Tyson back when he was 15. He alleged that Ava would show him and Lava explicit images and make inappropriate jokes, using them for unpaid work on a Discord server. To back it up, Nathan even shared screenshots that fueled the storm. Soon after, Nathan and MrBeast's former server moderator, Cookie, released the full Discord chat logs that exposed more of Ava's inappropriate behavior with minors, and hinted that other MrBeast team members might have known about it. As the chat logs spread like wildfire, Lava publicly changed his stance, condemning the past interactions and admitting they were inappropriate. Then, YouTuber Dogpack404 jumped in with his own Bombshell, dropping a viral video accusing MrBeast of staging his videos with CGI, scripting everything, and rigging giveaways to look legit. He claimed the random subscriber contestants were often employees or friends, turning these supposed giveaways into alleged illegal lotteries. And things didn't stop there. Soon a leaked company document surfaced that raised even more eyebrows. The internal guide contained a section titled "No does not."
Okay, so I don't know about the whole illegal lottery, whatever. But at the same time, if you think about it, like, yeah, it would be nice if he had brought on actual subscribers, like, that he didn't know. But at the same time, if his friends are subscribed to him, then who's this? It's his channel. Why wouldn't he be allowed to bring in his own friends? Why can't he?
Not mean no, which allegedly encouraged employees to push collaborating parties beyond ethical limits. Former MrBeast employee Jake Weddle shared in an interview how the workplace was exploitative, rife with favoritism, and even accused MrBeast of knowingly hiring a registered offender. Another ex-employee, Jake Franklin, confirmed these allegations, further fueling the firestorm. As the pressure mounted, MrBeast began deleting and censoring comments across his social media, desperate to control control the narrative, but it only seemed to make things worse. Meanwhile, YouTuber Rosanna Pansino claimed MrBeast had hired one of Harvey Weinstein's lawyers to manage the fallout, a move that did not sit well with the public. When MrBeast's girlfriend Thea Boyson commented that half the things said aren't true, it only added fuel to the fire. Then Pansino returned to allege that MrBeast allowed a contestant with over 20 violent charges to compete in his Beast Games show, casting
Okay, well, with that being said, actually, never mind. I don't want to bring politics into it.
even more doubt on MrBeast's defense. The Kris Tyson scandal was not the only case where a streamer had a fallout in the streaming world. You probably guess it. But yeah, I'm talking about Dr. Disrespect. When Dr. Disrespect faced a high-profile ban from Twitch, it was a cut-and-dry case of alleged misconduct leading to public outrage and professional consequences. But Tyson's situation is a tangled web.
That is also another unfortunate one. I actually did like Dr. Disrespect. That motherfucker's tall as shit, too. 6'8". Met that asshole at TwitchCon a couple years ago. Chill dude until all that shit happened.
Of identity politics and serious allegations, sparking debates that go far beyond the typical.
And for anyone that's wondering, yes, he does keep character in person. He is an asshole in person. It's funny though.
Scandal playbook. This time it's not just about the accusations, it's about whether Tyson's status as a protected class affects the credibility of the allegations and the intensity of public scrutiny. Social media has been a relentless force, with Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit turning into war zones where supporters and critics clash, each side more vocal than ever. The digital crowd has shaped this narrative, illustrating both the power of online communities to raise awareness and to fuel misinformation and polarization. Meanwhile, MrBeast has come under fire for his response to the controversy. By finally severing ties with Tyson and launching an independent investigation, he's making a public effort to show accountability. Yet, some argue this move is too little, too late.
I don't know about like too little. 'Cause I mean, good on him. Truth be told, that must suck. For anyone who doesn't know, they're lifelong friends. Their friendship goes way back. But having a person like that on your team, and then not just a federal investigation, but like you personally bringing on an investigation onto one of your lifelong friends, that sucks.
Accusing MrBeast of reacting only after the scandal reached a boiling point. Could an earlier, more decisive response have prevented this from spiraling out of control? Probably not, because Pansino responded even further by taking the situation to legal waters.
MrBeast was reported to the FBI after some very illegal images were allegedly shared in a work group chat by Kris Tyson. Looks like we're getting a real-life sequel to I Got Hunted by the FBI. Me? I'm hoping for I Survived a 24-hour standoff with the police. First cop to enter this building wins a free funeral. Like, subscribe, and prepare to die. With all the bad press and allegations piling up, do you think MrBeast...
Okay, well, there's another one. With all the bad press and allegations adding up, who's to say that not something false in this? There's a lot of, obviously, fake news out there. I'm hoping a lot of this is fake, and it's just, well, let me take a step back. I'm hoping all of this is fake, and it's just put out there for people like me, for clickbait. I mean, obviously, I clicked on it. This person's getting a view. Their analytics are going up. So I'm hoping all this obviously is fake, because if it's not, then I am already starting to obviously dislike one of my favorite YouTubers, MrBeast.
Still wants to be president? What would his immigration policy be? First one to climb the wall wins a free citizenship? I spent 100 days in Abu Ghraib. $1 versus $100 million military aid package. Look, maybe I'm being too judgmental. MrBeast could be a great president. After all, he's not the only candidate to be closely linked to a predator in a dress.
Rosanna Pansino just dropped a bombshell that's rocking the internet. She's reported MrBeast to the FBI over disturbing Telegram chat logs. This explosive move came right after she accused Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, of sharing explicit content on his company's social media accounts. Talk about a curveball. In a video titled "MrBeast Knew All Along, 1,000 plus leaked messages," Pansino and Dogpack 404 tear into what they claim are undeniable chat logs from MrBeast's team, accusing Donaldson and his crew of enabling pedophilic behavior in the workplace. In the 22-minute expose, Pansino suggests that Jimmy knew about his longtime collaborator, Ava Kris Tyson's troubling behavior for years. These MrBeast Company chat logs have been confirmed as real by multiple ex-employees who were in the chats. Pansino says, dropping the mic, "This is clear proof that Jimmy Donaldson knew what Tyson was up to, and he..."
Alright, well, that kind of just sucks. Unless they have a different underlying disgust for Tyson, why would they all say that? Like, if it's fake, why would they all say that? That is very unfortunate.
He let it slide. But the real kicker? Pansino and Dogpack 404 dig through one chat where Tyson allegedly shared a sexually explicit photo of a 13-year-old girl, which Tyson reportedly claimed was a young Ivanka Trump. Dogpack 404 didn't hold back, saying, "Ava sends a photo of a girl in a sheer top, calling it Ivanka Trump at 13. I reverse image searched it and it checks out." Following the video, Pansino didn't back down. She tweeted, "I've reported these findings to the FBI. I hope they investigate these MrBeast Telegram logs and all the other red flags." Her tweet
Tyson, what the f is wrong with you?
blew up, racking up millions of views. MrBeast's team is crawling with accusations, and yet he's still hanging with them like nothing's wrong. It took forever for him to distance himself from Kris, and he only did that because he was under heavy fire. You already know my favorite saying, show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. If your crew is full of trouble, what does that say about you? Birds of a feather flock together, and when you surround yourself with people facing serious allegations, it's hard not to wonder if MrBeast's own behavior is coming under the same scrutiny. Sure, MrBeast might be the biggest guy on the YouTube scene, but does his association with predators start to make you question what he's really picking up from that crowd? With all the...
I don't know. Not necessarily, because like I said earlier, lifelong friends with Tyson, and then all this shit with Tyson happened, and he himself, MrBeast, got an investigator on Tyson. So, not really.
The skeletons lurking in MrBeast's closet, the company you keep speaks volumes, and his role in it can't be ignored. Here's where it gets real, folks. Kris Tyson is officially under investigation, and if he gets convicted, MrBeast is right there with him. Don't kid yourself. The evidence is mounting, and MrBeast is in the line of fire too. If Tyson goes down, you better believe...
Okay, real quick though, at the same time, this person needs to get Tyson's, pronoun right, and yes, I know that's very, like, Gen Z, whatever the f sounding of me, but he transitioned. He is now a she.
Believe MrBeast won't be far behind. Now, Kris might have some protection, thanks to his status, the liberal backing, and all those LGBT alliances, but MrBeast, nah. He's not gonna get the same pass, and with the political shift in the air, don't be surprised if his name ends up on Diddy's infamous list. At the end of the day, Tyson might have a way out, but MrBeast, he's probably screwed. If anyone manages to connect the dots, there's no talking his way out of this. He's going down, and he's going down hard. No lifeline, no safety net. He's toast. And you know what? I don't think Kris will do a damn thing for MrBeast. For years, MrBeast had his back, kept Kris in front of the camera in every single video, stood by him through thick and thin. Yet what did Kris do when the pressure hit? Absolutely nothing. Not a word to help clear his name, just silence. The same.
With that being said, this guy does have a point. Having each other's backs. If they truly did, in that sense, have each other's backs, then MrBeast should have put that to a stop right then and there. Oh, Jesus. Well, thank y'all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.